So Jane had an excellent suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanna set the communications for the station
Mm-hmm.
to broadcast like a distress signal
Sure.
or something to let people know not to come to the station or that there's an issue on the station. And we were wondering if we could do it from our ship while we're restocking the oxygen.
Right. The goal is to limit our use of the oxygen as much as possible
Yeah.
before we go down.
Sure. I mean, there's nothing stopping you guys from setting up some kind of automated beacon type thing, like "Don't come near, everything's fucky," that sort of thing.
Perfect.
Those words exactly.
Yeah, no, exactly. Verbatim. So on the subject of the oxygen, how do we know its depletion rate? Should we like check in with you? Are you gonna tell us? I was surprised when suddenly an hour got by.
Yeah.
I feel like Mothership tries to play minute for minute as close as possible to minute. So if we have 15 minutes of game time, that's 15 minutes of real time and vice versa.
Okay.
So
All right.
I believe that's the philosophy. I could be wrong. I do know that they are very Mothership doesn't expect you to, especially for some of these modules, expect you to take meticulous care of time. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, so team in and out 1 hour.
Yeah.
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 Let's move.
Okay.
I am moving.
Let me double check
Ash is
everything.
running for the Sig is running for the door.
Before
You
we
should
do
not
go,
exert yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I have one question
Okay.
about our suits. Do we have like air filtration as like if we run out of oxygen, it starts
Yes.
using like filtering the air?
You and I do. I don't know about
Okay.
him, but the hazmat suits do. They start filtering after. However,
How well that's gonna work against us, I don't know yet.
we do know.
Now you guys
in a
said
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
have
same sense.
hazard
That's
suits
right.
or vac suits.
We have hazmat suits, unfortunately, so
Okay.
we only get an hour. But the question was whether they filter after that, and they do. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But our characters don't know that. And
Yeah.
my character would react
Yeah.
exactly the same way as she did when I thought that.
Fair enough. You all go to the. I guess before to pull back to what you were talking about, Bobby. Sorry. What is your character's name?
Jane.
Jane. That's right, Jane. Jane, you want to set up a some kind of beacon thing? What's your intent? Are you just trying to make sure people don't?
Let people know that it's
Okay.
not safe.
Okay.
Biohazard area.
Like some kind of quarantine beacon,
approach.
GTFO. Okay.
Yeah.
But you aren't trying to contact anybody directly right now, right? You're just sending out a
No.
kind of okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We want to be the creepy recording that starts the next movie.
Yes.
Fair enough. So yeah, you guys find yourself section 3 here, the the what do they call it? The station dock? No. Yes, that's what they call it, the station dock. So yeah, the shuttle's still there, ready. It is an automated shuttle, and it can take you down 100%. If you look over it mechanically, it seems well enough. I've used it once today, good enough for government work. So, yeah, you guys can definitely, make your way down. It is like a 10-minute voyage down. If you all it's basically an automated shuttle. Like, think of it as an extra cramped, more industrial, what do they call the shuttles in Star Trek? They just call them shuttles or something.
Call
them shuttles.
Yeah.
The Galileo.
So we actually have 40 minutes.
Okay.
30 to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Do we have schematics to get to the lab?
Got all of it, yeah. Yeah, we can fast forward to you guys kind of coming down and it automatically landing here at the at Japlin's Ake. It's ACHE. I assume that's Ake. I'm not sure if you guys have anything as in people. I don't think you do.
Oh, come on.
Can you guys see anything, or are you just seeing black? I can't remember if I set up the.
No, I can see it.
I see it.
I keep trying to see it, but I get dragged.
Okay, did I just move the everything for you guys or no?
No. That was me.
Okay.
If I hold down Shift and click,
Okay.
it'll move all of you to focus. I can roll 20.
Gotcha.
Oh, I thought it was just glitching. Okay.
No, I forced you.
I was gonna say, it kept doing it to me. I kept was trying to move, and I'm like, well, what? And I thought Grace and I were battling.
Hey, the labs are real close. Let's make a beeline.
Well, hold up. Are these corridors? Or
it
is this like a big
isn't
open area?
specific. I am going to presume it is open.
Okay.
It might be corridors, but they are, they're not super. I'm going to say no. So yeah, you guys land here, and it is a vast, uninterrupted horizon of ice. The planet itself is, that's why I picked a blue for the background. The planet surface itself is covered in a massive layer of ice, and Japlin Ake is the access station, the surface station. You can kind of see in the distance over here, number 7 down here. It is basically a big old elevator that leads through the ice layer and down into the water and reaches the bottom surface of the planet here. As you came down, you noticed that the station itself looked covered in these. It's covered in like ice crystallization and the snow and the ice has kind of built up around the buildings, and everything seems like people haven't been maintaining it. As you guys disembark into the chilly cold, you notice that there is a very well preserved, because they are frozen, corpse here wearing a full company blue jumper, lying face down.
That's
in
in the lift where we just, or where the dock where we just landed?
Yeah, it's like right around here.
Okay. Any obvious crystals?
You mean the bloom or stuff, like the little flowery things? No, on that corpse, no. Do you approach it?
No, the obvious from 10 feet away or whatever.
Okay, absolutely.
I mean, that's I'm looking for living things, not dead things.
At first glance, no.
I will inspect the corpse. This
Dr.
is
Burton makes
intriguing.
her way to the elevator.
Oh, you go straight to the elevator. Okay.
Yeah,
Time
Jane
is
will
of
be
the
with her.
essence. The elevator's going to take more time, and then when we get to the labs,
Yeah.
getting back.
If Doc's going, I'm going.
Okay.
I will be along presently.
Do we stop in storage and see if there's more? Like,
Oxygen.
I guess
Oxygen.
I'm kind of envisioning like a tank system that you can just swap out tanks. And
Like
like
scuba
maybe
gear
put them on
kinda
like a
thing?
recharger. Yeah.
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 If you find such a
Excuse me.
thing, make sure Frost tests it first. Could be contaminated.
Ooh, good point. But I'm thinking that if we stop in the storage, we may find some so that we can have more time around here.
Go check it out, Jane. See what they got. We'll be
All
here.
right.
Jane, as you kind of trudge through it's like powdered ice more than it's really snow. So as
Okay.
you kind of crunch through this powdered ice and toss it away from the front door here of the storage, as you kind of wiggle the handle, it does not give. Not that it's frozen, but it's clearly locked.
All right.
As you kind of struggle against the door there.
Okay.
Anybody else? Frost,
Does
you said you were investigating the body?
Yes.
As you kind of look at the body, you do note it's frozen completely solid. But as you turn it over, you notice that they have been shot from the front. Murdered, for best of your knowledge. Most people don't usually shoot them. I don't know. I guess you could.
So Frost will document the body.
Okay.
Anything on it, he will search it. Pockets, anything of note upon the body. Any other markings besides the gunshot wound?
No, it's just a standard blue what was it? Dyson pathology jumpsuit. Unfortunately, nothing of particular interest on the body itself.
Does this delineate? Is this a scientist, a maintenance worker, security?
If you were to surmise, it looks like they are. Oh, you don't see it. Sorry. Completely thrown off. They look like they're like it's a mechanic's jumpsuit. If you were to take a stab at guessing.
Okay.
Dr. Frost. Private Sig Ashburn, you were you were I think you were going to say something. Did you want to Sig?
I'm sorry. Did I say something?
No. I said something.
Oh,
to
were
you.
you?
It's okay.
Oh, I didn't hear my name. Sorry.
It's okay. I just thought you were trying to say something before I went and talked to Frost. Is all. I can't remember.
Oh, I did. I was just gonna check. I just wondered if we saw anything obvious in this big room we're in. If this is a big room, anything near the lift down or.
Oh,
any other
this
bodies,
big.
any
This
other-
is more like these are more like paths. Like you would see these big. You guys are in the New York area. You know what snow's like those big vertical like orange markers, so that like plows and stuff can see where like the road's edge are and stuff like that. Driveway edges are. You would see a bunch of these things kind of poking up through the ice frost, and these are kind of the roads. They look a little roads. I'm using paths more than anything else. That you can navigate with relative ease. They're clearly people haven't been maintaining them like they should, but you're able to reasonably traverse them.
Okay.
But no, it just looks like a big wasteland of white.
Okay. It's their snow room.
Kind of.
How is the door locked? Is there a lock on it? Is it a keypad?
Actual
It's
keys.
just it's actual keys. Can I get?
We have access codes. Do we have any kind of key that that he could use?
Dr.
Sorry,
Burton. Sorry, go ahead.
So I was just. Is there a keypad that also unlocks it?
No, it looks very utilitarian, and it is just a standard kind of key, not a fancy.
Yeah.
You don't know if it has something to do with the way the weather is here or what, but
What about the administration building?
the administration building, you jangle it, and
It's
also
a key lock, not a pack. Okay. All right. I don't want to spend too much time. Doors are locked with keys. Don't have keys.
Got a screwdriver?
No, but I have explosives.
That would work once.
That would work once.
Well.
I like that. Yeah.
That's part of the reason I didn't go electronic tool set.
If you require assorted tools, I have some. I am equipped with assorted tools. That
You
you
are
would
an
need.
assorted tool.
Oh.
Wow. Dr. Burton. I feel
Hey,
the
high
shades of,
quality tools.
The surface has changed your demeanor. I will make a
Oh,
note
I'm
of
just
this.
in a hurry.
Hmm.
I have this tool set. Would it help? I don't think so.
Does everybody have a tool set except the Teamster?
Is that
Apparently.
right?
I apologize. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna get water. I'll be right back.
Why is this map?
Yeah. My loadout had explosives
and
with a detonator, a pack of cigarettes, and heavy duty work clothes.
Wow.
I got
Are
that too for some reason. It's my trinket.
Are we just gonna go?
Nice.
Go fast for it fast.
I
Go
think
to the
that's our
next
best
my
bet
spot.
at
thought.
this point.
Yeah.
Or maybe oxygen down in the lab itself as well.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm hoping.
Frost, are you done collecting your samples?
Yes, I have completed my collection. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you for making them. Can we go?
You're most welcome.
Mm.
I suppose we must go.
How's the air quality like right now?
Oh yeah, does it look worse? I guess we gotta wait.
Which
We
air
got-
quality?
None of us know this.
Which
I
air
say it's
quality?
better here. Oh, sorry, you're back.
It's fine. Are you speaking to like the planet itself's atmosphere?
Asking Frost. Well, so
Okay,
when we were up in the station,
Mm-hmm.
he was able to tell that the air itself was contaminated. I was curious, seeing as we're in an open environment right now,
Mm-hmm.
does he still measure contaminant or not?
Frost, you would ultimately, if you were to like
Stand by.
sniff the air, yeah.
Stand by. Processing.
He takes this really off-putting large sniff and then kind of goes into this partial trance as he analyzes the air quality. He's going to tell you that it's bitter cold, but he will look through, try to assess a parts per million for the what you guys found, and he will find none. The general atmosphere here is it's impossibly cold to actually breathe ultimately. I mean, you could, but it would just kill you in probably about 10 minutes. So you wouldn't really want to breathe it anyway. However, it is sterile for all intents and purposes.
Okay. Well, I was more curious if we run out of oxygen. That means we
I
can run
got
through
you.
here
I
at
got
least
you.
and not have to worry.
You will
Right.
die.
Probably.
Fucking go.
You will die. So
I
you
knew
guys
where
find
to run.
yourself in front of this kind of large, imposing cork-like structure, very just straight up, and it's like this whole enclosed thing, and you find yourself in this kind of Arctic entry where you have a keypad. The access terminal you guys have codes for. They were given to you by the client. So yeah, you guys don't have to explore Japlin's Ake at all if you do not want to. If you want to, rattle the handlebar or rattle the doorknobs, that's fine. But you guys are more than capable of just boop boop beep going down if you so desire.
I think that's the plan.
Yeah. Yeah. And does that mean we're down to like 20 minutes? Free elevator ride? Just
I
about
think
like 10
15
down
minutes
here.
have gone by so far.
Yeah. Oh,
I think.
I like that number.
yeah.
Because I think we started
And
really
then
down at 20 after.
okay.
I guess we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys going? So yeah, you all trundle into the lift. It's just these, hard metal paneling. As you enter, you come in. You go to the other. I assume you all kind of trundle in, and the door closes. Oh, totally wrong sound effect, but the door closes, and yeah, it starts its ascent or descent rather. It's approximately a 14-minute trip. And as it's happening, you hear around you, because it's all solid metal plating. The telltale signs of it reacting to metal, or sorry, the metal reacting to pressure. You hear the metal groan and you feel the temperature drop even more as you descend down this in this 15-minute interval. About halfway through, Frost, you notice there is this small, like very small, smaller than your pinky, white bloom that looks like it was one of the spore pods that you saw in that in the spacesuit. Basically the person that was consumed in that spacesuit floating outside Delaying Station.
Right.
Very reminiscent of that, but it looks like it's opened up, and you can just kind of see it peeking out between two of the metal panels there.
Is anybody standing by it? Is any of the crew standing by this, or is it we're away from it?
You notice it. It's kind of I'm just gonna say Jane and Dr. Burton are kind of standing there, kibitzing a bit, and you kind of see and notice it just kind of peeking between two of the panels that are behind them.
Frost debates for a moment whether he should tell them or not. This might be interesting to see if this has any other properties. he'll he will say to Jane and Dr. Burton,
Okay.
what he sees, and advise him, please step away. I think it would be most prudent if you do not linger by this blossoming crystalline spore bloom. Is that what we're calling
Yeah,
them?
it's described to me as a popped bloom spore pod.
Mm. And this one looks like it is blossoming, like it is.
It's already popped. It's already opened up.
Popped. Okay.
What
So
are
I
those-
will say, yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, I'll tell them they should move. That it seems to have blossomed.
As soon as it's pointed out to him, Jane will like jump to the other side of the elevator in like one move.
Nice. Trace, remind me what that hanging plant is with the little pods that I pop all the time that you hate me for.
Oh, my fuchsias.
Fuchsias, yeah. I would do that to my mom's fuchsias too growing up. She fucking hated it.
I remember that kid.
Yeah, in my head it's like this little fuchsia, this tiny little white, like ice white pod that's popped.
This is a fucking small elevator.
Yeah.
Hey, Frost, is it in here? Is it like in the air and shit?
Say it again, sorry.
Stand by.
Is
Yes.
that shit in the air and shit?
In
That
here?
thing? Yeah.
At the moment, no.
No, he doesn't pick it up in the air from a scanner.
No.
Well, that seems worrying.
Yeah,
Well,
Sig doesn't know what to think of that.
Actually, maybe that's a good thing.
We're moving again.
Recall that the crew here, or the staff here, whatever, apparently set the temperatures very, very low in the station up there. Perhaps they found that the cold kills it, and that's why it's not present here, even though we see the pod.
Yeah, sounds, yeah, okay. Let's assume that.
Frost, you could be its worst enemy.
I hope to be useful. I like to be useful, Doctor.
Let me know if you guys can see everything.
I think
Yep.
so.
I see it.
Unrestricted vision. Okay, good. So on the left here, there's a little poster. The hell? Why does that record looking like that? You see that on my screen? Why the hell does it look like that?
I don't see
Oh
anything.
wow.
Cool.
That's super weird. What the hell? It doesn't look like that on my actual screen. I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like that on your guys' screen.
No,
I'll be
that's
right back.
crazy.
Yeah, no worries. What the hell? Not even close to the
That's
right
weird.
colors. That's
Oh,
green.
dear. Our destination is far.
Oh, is that because I have a green screen filter on this?
Oh. That makes
That'll
sense.
do it. That'll do it. I don't think I need a green screen. All Doug's out.
I was looking to see where it was that we had to go.
We want to go to 4,
The
the
laboratory.
second level. I believe we want to go to sample testing here.
Okay.
I think that's here. I'm honestly not sure. I'm having trouble reading this map.
That's in the
There's multiple
level
floors in this
4.
area.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
one's the labs?
So I
And
guess this is the
laboratories
surface.
in level. Yeah, where you were was one of the laboratories.
Are we sure? Because there's a 4 over here,
Well, there's
4 over here.
Those
yeah.
different levels.
Because
I
that's
mean,
your
this is
different level.
supposed to be
Yeah.
assume-
habitation, but
Look, this took me a hot
This
second to figure out
oh.
too. So look at the map.
Oh.
Scroll down a little bit. If you see it right here, there's crossroads. Okay, and then when it says habitation up, you can look at your habitation key, or storage on the right. You can look at your storage key,
Yeah.
or labs on the left. You can
So
look at your lab
over
key.
here,
Okay,
the
so the labs
samples
are
is
here then.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Either way, sample testing is fairly far from us. We should
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, as you guys descend and this hard clank, as the lift bottoms out here at the landing pad, at the surface lift pad, you notice a stark increase in temperature. A dramatic increase in temperature. It is now hot, actually muggy.
Oh, okay. So we want temperature controls first, maybe.
As
Mm.
as the door is open for the lift, you notice the telltale sounds of water dripping. It sounds like there's some water seeping in to the labs here to some degree. Um, oh no, I'm being far too. I should describe it better. Streams of seawater are kind of raining down from the ceiling. It is hot and muggy. And yeah, as the lift comes down, it hits, and it it gives you the distinct impression that it's barely holding itself together. Yeah, you guys
hope
find
it-
yourself up
yeah.
here at numero uno at the surface lift.
I'll head into the next room.
Oh, I didn't notice the key in the upper left.
Oh yeah. There's a little poster here for you guys to get more of a.
Yeah.
That
Excuse me.
somebody didn't notify people of sick personnel quickly enough.
Right.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
All right, looking at the key, does anybody have an idea of where temperature might be? Temperature controls? Because I don't.
Monitoring station, maybe?
There's a monitoring station on each level. I wonder if each
Is
level would be.
okay.
That doesn't mean no though. Maybe
That
each level has its
yeah,
own.
no, that would make sense though, yeah, that each level would have its own controls.
Check it.
I will go to the
Um
monitoring station.
while we go on our way to the monitoring station, can Frost test the air quality?
I bet it's not good.
Thank you for
Right.
reminding me. I need to pull out a paper and roll a d10 4 times. Okay. Oh, lucky you. Also lucky you. Look at that. You guys are just fine. At the moment.
Has it been an hour already? So
Nope.
No, but
oh,
that is
just making sure.
necessarily.
Just that's the only like criteria that we know
Oh, I
have
know.
an idea for right now. So I just wanted to make sure.
It's
I'm
all
paranoid
we've
about
got.
time now. Right? That's all I can hold on to.
You guys have been provided with the security codes, so you are able to make it through the security gate here, the screening room, and traverse over to the transit monitor. This is a cramped. I want to make sure I'm not skipping over anything. Frost and Jane, as you enter this room, it is cramped, like most of this place. You see that there are 2 X-ray terminals, clearly used for security purposes, for examining incoming and outgoing cargo, personal belongings. It's basically like, a TSA check.
Mm-hmm.
But what strikes you is that the room itself is deeply charred. It looks like fire has happened in this room. Both the X-ray terminals are charred and melted to only vague recollection as what they are. And there's a corpse in here also heavily burned to a crisp. It's hard to tell, but it seems like they were wearing what used to be a security uniform that has kind of melted into their own skin. And as you kind of look closely, you notice that the walls in this room, the charring pattern, the burn pattern across the walls in the super cramped room have this spidery like effect similar to what you saw in the back of that helmet from the person floating outside the delaying station.
Does it look like somebody burned the stuff and it's just the remnants of where it
Yes.
was?
Mm-hmm. And I
Okay.
need a sanity save from both of you for walking in here and seeing all of this.
Oh my.
66. Somebody crit.
Mm.
Failed.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
wrong direction.
no.
Sanity?
Yes.
Did we all walk in?
That's up to you guys.
Oh, I mean, I would have gone with them too. So
You gave me a table the other day for sanity checks, Brian.
Panic for an
Oh, that's
Android.
panic. Never mind, yeah.
Mm. Oh, I failed.
You guys don't, unless you came into this room, you guys don't necessarily need to make this sanity check. You guys could have tried to gone to room 3 here or whatever you guys want to do.
I'm
Excuse me.
coming. I wanted to change the temperature, so I came along. But I made my roll. I'm super sane, you guys.
yeah, I might have hung out outside just because it's a small room. So ignore my failure.
Hold on,
roll.
I have to figure out what happens when you crit fail a sanity check.
You get fucked.
Is that I did not stay outside the room.
No. Rationalize logical universe, make sense of chaos, detect illusions and mimicry, cope with stress. If you fail this, critical success, whenever you roll doubles, stat check, save, have rolled critical, roll successes, now critical success, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it is a failure. It is now a critical failure, and something bad happens. Okay. And furthermore, you must make a panic check.
Okay. And when I do a panic check, once per session, I can re-roll a panic. Okay, so is this the same as? Is this rolling on the panic effect table? Is that what a panic check is?
Yes.
Mhm.
Because
I thought
that's
it was
when I
rolling
get
to see if you panic first, then you roll on the table.
If you fail, your roll is the roll on the table, basically.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you're looking to roll under your stress. So you would gain a stress. So you gain a stress just for entering the room and seeing this horrifying view. Someone has clearly burned this room in some kind of attempt to, you would feel, suppress whatever was growing in here.
Don't you roll over your how to roll over your stress because it gets higher?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're right. My bad.
I know
said under.
they flip. Yeah, under for the regular stuff. Is there a button to do that on the character sheet?
Yeah, if you click stress, the actual title.
Oh,
Okay, good. Number 8 would have been loss of confidence. Oh. But no, you managed to bottle up your stress like a real man. So
Just suppress it, push it down,
yeah,
way
yeah.
down deep.
Right?
Har har.
That could never go wrong long term.
So we both take a stress?
Yes.
Okay.
You did not crit fail though. I guess I'm not sure how Frost reacts to this kind of stress. Like, I'm trying to.
His joints start creaking.
Probably because he doesn't feel he's being very useful. He feels also that he's just like he's the maintenance drone, just picking up, collecting samples, moving along. Everybody's kind of just hurrying, and he's just seems to be the only one who's concerned about the dead bodies, So maybe he's feeling disjointed. That here the humans just rushing through, and these are dead bodies that need to be looked at.
Oh, were you
Maybe.
guys in? You guys are in transit. Okay, wait a minute. You guys are in the monitoring. You went to transit monitor first, right? You had to walk through that room.
Yeah,
Number
we
4.
had to go through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that is
Yeah.
the one with all the corpsifications and Bernie
Mhm.
bits. Here in the monitoring station that you guys have glommed onto, several displays show with various camera feeds around Choi Labs, along with some status reports.
Okay, I'd like to try and see if there's a way to turn down the temperature in the area, at least this level. Am I here?
You're here. Sorry, I was reading something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to make sure so there are 5 different like monitoring feeds. There's one to the crossroads, one to storage, habitation, laboratories, and maintenance. So basically, kind of a peek at any one of the major areas of the Choi Lab here, Choi Labs. I would assume maintenance is the closest thing to what you're looking for. I can't imagine it would be part of habitation.
Are we looking for a
Okay.
thermostat, or are we looking for like the boiler?
We're
For
looking
now,
any means-
thermostat. But if we came across the boiler, or we may end up having to find the boiler in the end.
I mean,
So you're thinking like you're saying we need to go like the crossroads maintenance access.
can you do it with a computer?
Well, what I'm trying to say is like in this room where you guys are at, there's like
Yeah.
it's like a security monitoring station, so you guys can see
Oh, okay,
various
you're just watching
feeds.
cameras.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Useless. Okay, next room.
Yeah.
We need to find temperature stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Frost is going to linger by the security monitors, and he's going to stand
Okay.
while the humans, because he doesn't have to worry about losing air, so he's not rushing it.
Thank you, Frost.
Yes.
What piques your
Continue.
interest,
Thank you.
Frost? As they trundle off to room number 3, what?
Again, this is part of his stress, so this is his
Okay.
reaction. He's learned to mimic or kind of like being, like, all right, yeah, he's a little miffed. Not miffed, but he's there's a bigger picture, and everybody seems to be rushing, so he's just like, okay, because he
Okay.
can take his time. He doesn't worry about running out of air, so so he wants to be a little cautious. So he will access these feeds to see what happened. Are they recording? He's gonna go back into the logs. Just a quick see what if they captured any.
Well, what would pique Frost's interest first, as he's kind of scanning? Like he sees basically
fire.
monitor feeds for crossroads storage, habitation, laboratories, maintenance.
To see if anything is because obviously the this security guard was burned to death, so he's gonna look for any anomalies, anything lurking around. Also, if he could go back into the logs and replay the footage to see what happened, would he be able to access that?
Frost, as you kind of poke around the monitors, you come to the realization that these are live feeds for the most part.
Okay.
Where they would be storage and stored, and how to access historic archival security footage isn't immediately obvious. That could just because this is meant to be as a monitoring station.
Okay. So any live feed that he can look at, he's just gonna quick.
There's quite a few. So do any of
Where we're heading,
the
being
major
exact.
locations? So
Yeah.
they are headed
Crossroads.
directly to the crossroads. So crossroads does have a feed, has two feeds. What you immediately notice is that the airlock to the habitation area out of crossroads is closed. The airlock to the laboratories are closed, and the emergency lights around the door are just blaring and flashing. And probably the most pervasive thing you notice is that there seems to be structural issues in the crossroads going on now. There's definitely leaks, and water pooling in around the kind of crossroads junction.
What's the threshold level? Can I determine? Can I make an
You're not
association?
able to easily determine like containment at 35% or something like that. No, unfortunately, it's not that
Darn it.
specific.
I will take my newfound knowledge. I will catch up with them, and I will explain that there is what happened. The alarms are on. The laboratories are closed. Emergency lights are on, and that there's the facility has some integrity, compromising the integrity of the structure. So please be advised.
So can we even go down there then?
You can, but I am not aware of the percentage of integrity compromise.
By the
You can.
compromises, did you
Well,
notice
yes, I
any
can.
if there was any fungal growth?
None that I could detect.
Okay. Thank you for taking the time to do that.
I am here to help, Jane Cobb. You're most welcome.
Frost.
Yes.
You actually would have seen a kind of hanging, lingering in the air, this almost rust red colored smoky fog, kind of permeating the crossroads area.
So I would relay that to everybody. That's what I saw too.
Yeah, and it's filled with a rust colored smoke.
Am I right in thinking that the contaminants are stronger here than they were in the station up there?
Yes. Excuse me.
I think my theory is correct about the cold.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you see any safe path to the sample labs?
Sorry, I just read something terrifying. Go on. Say, what did you say?
They're terrifying and totally unrelated, I'm sure. Is there a safe path to the sample labs? Sample testing.
Where's sample testing? In the laboratory?
Yeah, I'm probably just asking the same thing as Jane ultimately.
Let me make sure. I know you were specifically told sample testing in Choi Labs main facility labs room 4. Yeah. Do you go back and like look at the monitors before you try or are you guys going just down to Crossroads right now?
Well,
After him tells us that, it may not be a bad idea to find.
Are you running the microwave, Bobby?
No.
Your
Am I
microphone
breaking
is.
up?
Somebody is.
were
Excuse me.
there any means of temperature control in the maintenance area? Can we find any there?
Not
Wanna
that you
check the
immediately
thermostat?
saw on the monitors. Did you look on the monitors? I mean, I guess I'm trying how are you trying to surmise that is the question I'm asking. Like,
I mean, I don't know what I see, so you tell me. What do I see when I go to the maintenance area?
you can't just go to the what do you mean you go to the maintenance area?
Well, isn't it right here? Isn't this 3? It says 3, or sorry. Oh, I'm totally lining everything up wrong. That's the main access lift. Okay, we have to go to the maintenance area. I thought it was number 3 here at the bottom.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah, no.
We have to go through
It's,
that to go
No.
down to that to go down
Yeah.
to that.
It's here.
It's no right here.
Here?
5
Why isn't it showing up for me? How do you get your
Long click.
No, 5 is cold storage. Right?
Yeah, it's right here.
And maintenance access looks like it's 2 to
Okay,
me.
it is right here.
No,
Okay.
you're all wrong.
Oh,
Not
no,
to
the main
put it
lift.
bluntly.
Main lift
You
is
guys
right
are looking
there.
are you guys okay, hold on one second. Let me just mark some things for you guys. What are you guys specifically looking for? The where the samples would be on the map?
No, we were
Right,
looking for
the
a place
main
to
lift.
change.
The maintenance,
Oh, sorry.
the maintenance doors to the maintenance level.
Well, there's 3 different maintenance rooms.
Yeah, because they're all access to the floor below.
Yeah.
The maintenance floor is the very bottom. Those are the entrances to it from the
Yeah.
various sections, I think.
Yes.
Oh,
We have
okay.
to go all the way down there.
We have to go all the way down.
I think of them as like Jeffrey's tubes if you're familiar with Star Trek.
Yeah.
I don't think they're like
You guys want to bug out of here?
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
I'm going to say this out of character because I hurt my voice
No, you're
otherwise. I think what I've heard so far is that we can't get into the laboratories through the front door. So one of the ways is go down into the maintenance level, cross to the lab maintenance access, which is 7 over by the labs, and then come back up to go into room 4. So we have to go down to the bottom to the maintenance level,
Yeah.
and then go up where we
have-
can to get into the labs.
We have 13 minutes of oxygen.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not. We're all gonna
It's
die.
not.
I mean, we could do it literally as fast as we could.
I don't know why
Just go.
characters in these movies even do this stuff. I'd be leaving. Like Mothership literally tells you to do what you would do in the situation in multiple places, but what I would do is leave.
Yeah,
GTFO, baby.
let's.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
I'll
cannot
leave.
think of a single good reason to stay here.
No, this shit's fucked. Let's go.
Cash money, baby. So you guys are at the at right here, right? I'm gonna yank you all over to here. You guys ended up
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
Currently, yeah.
surface access.
Mm-hmm.
We're in here.
Okay. Are you guys going down into the crossroads, Jane?
Well, no. I was saying I was just saying that's the room we were going to.
Okay.
We haven't decided yet.
Yeah, because if you guys want to get out of here, I
take your time.
Jane is not opposed to that. But now's the time to decide too, though.
If you go down, I go down. But if you leave, we'll leave. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Or we could make a run for it. Try to get these samples.
Jane's finger is like hovering over the down button. Looking around.
The smart people have to make this decision.
The smart, yeah. Frost, Dr. Burton?
I'm under no time constraint, so it is up to you.
Yeah. Tool set.
Tool set. Oh.
Frost hits the down button.
Oh.
I
How
press
do
the
we
down
know?
button.
How do we know androids can't?
Overgrown
Don't have to
Leatherman.
breathe.
Well, or that they can't contract this.
That they
It
can't
could be
get that fungus.
contaminated right through your synthetic skin. Perhaps you're already dwindling away.
Perhaps, but my systems seem to be functioning.
Perhaps that's the first system to fail.
Yeah.
I press
Self-warning.
down. We're going down.
Yeah, I was gonna say he already hit down, so.
I hit down.
All right. Well, as soon as we get to that crossroads thing, are we going down to maintenance? Yes, we are.
Yeah, I think that is probably our best bet.
Hopefully that shit's not on fire or there's fucking earthquakes or something.
As the lift settles here at the crossroads, you feel the Choi Lab kind of give this shudder, as clearly the structural integrity of the lab is compromised. You'll give me a fear check for that, please.
Yeah. I'm
Wait,
gonna fail
do we
the-
get disadvantage because we have our android with us? Stupid rule.
Yes, you do.
You do. Your creepy
We
ass
all do?
android.
Yeah, everybody. We're making a fear check, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like you're all taking a stress, probably.
Not me.
Not me.
There you go. Jane, your poor rolls. Jane, Dr. Burton, go ahead and take stress.
I
I
already
did.
did.
Okay. As the lift doors open, slumped over under one of the cameras, out of the kind of view of them, you see two corpses sitting next to each other. They're kind of partially entangled in each other's arms. But what really strikes you is that they are covered, both of them, in this spore moss.
Oh, fuck.
Their organic, this is what I was reading. Their organic matter has sloughed off and spread across the walls and floor. Both are covered in what appear to be thousands of tiny white flowers. First, bloom spore pods. Everybody give me a sanity roll.
Oh, whoops.
That's no good.
Sanity.
I finally passed something.
Yeah, I failed.
Did mine go through? No.
I don't see it. Ah.
Crit fail.
Wow.
Frost, you nonchalantly walk over and just begin picking through the body, collecting samples with utter disregard for the people around you. You turn around, you show them up, or show them up. You show them all like your sample taking, like this. It's clearly someone's like sloughed off left hand covered in moss. You don't care at all, and you kind of flash it around the rest of them, like, look, it's growing all over them. Um,
This is fascinating.
and yeah, the
Understand.
room has this horrifying red rust ambiance to it, as something lingers in the air. Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, he's enjoying it.
Does the door to the labs look like it's functional, or it's still got the alarms and stuff saying don't open this or can't open this?
Which door? Sorry.
The door to the labs, I believe that was one you said had the lights flashing. From the
Yeah,
monitor
you
room.
it had lights. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's definitely sealed up.
Okay.
There were camera feeds to it back in the monitoring station, up at the landing. You guys seem disinterested in it though, so.
Yeah, we caught a couple of them and then
Frost
ran.
checked it out.
Yeah.
No,
Well, he checked
I
out
was
the
watching.
crossroads. Is what he checked out.
The crossroads are the door to the lab. The door to the lab is right here.
They were sealed, and then there was emergency lights flashing or alarms, something.
What I'm saying is that he checked the cameras that were in the crossroads. He did not check the cameras that were in the laboratory. Does that make sense? He had
Yep.
feeds from crossroads storage, hab, lab, and maintenance, and he looked at the crossroads one because that's where you guys were headed. Made sense.
Yep.
And gave you the pertinent info. So, but there were more monitors back there.
Okay. So, I don't mean to over metagame, but really, why are we staying here? We have 5 minutes of air left. Like, legitimately, why would our characters be staying here?
Yeah, that's true to a certain extent.
We know we're going to
Right.
die if we stay here.
Yeah.
Why are we doing that?
We all want to see what happens secretly.
I'm not making you play the game,
it's-
so if you don't want to play the game, you don't have to.
No, I want to play the game. I just don't know why my character is.
So
okay.
we shoot Frost and leave him here, and we run.
Dr. Burton, your inspiration, your character's motivation is not a sane one. Does that make sense? It's not a motivation of self-preservation. Like, I don't know.
the drive to figure out and get the samples.
I
This,
I think the
let's go.
conceit is that the scientist archetype is kind of obsessed with the idea of finding new life and stuff like that, like being sciencey stuff.
Yeah, I get that. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go where?
I don't know. We've got 3 minutes to live.
Live. You don't necessarily die.
I want to check the maintenance access in the crossroads. Is it open easily?
Excuse me. Got a cough. A large crossroads, a large chamber serving. No, you guys entered the main lift. Right. Yeah. As you guys enter the main crossroads, this is a large area serving as an annex, as you notice, between the various sections. In the middle, a hatch labeled maintenance access leads downwards to crossroads access in the maintenance level.
Is it open?
You can open it, yeah. There's nothing stopping you from accessing.
I'll open
the
it and look down.
maintenance. Okay. Give me a half second to look up where that is. Maintenance. Crossroads access. There we go. Okay. So it clearly expects you guys to drop in right here because it labeled them all like 1 and 2. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and drag you way down there, private.
Not a private anymore. He was discharged from the military.
Oh, well, it's in your name. I can remove it.
Oh, I thought I took it out of that.
It's part of your, sorry, it's attached to your token. That's why.
Oh, I took it out of the character sheet.
Yeah.
You put quotes around it.
I put quotes around. I did? What?
No, you could. You know,
Oh.
that way it'd be like a running joke and kind of an insult all at the same time.
As you kind of drop down into the maintenance access here, it is very claustrophobic, reeks of waste, and lit with jaundiced fluorescent lights, half flooded with brackish and foul water.
All right, come on, Doc. Start
Yep.
walking their way.
So you hear
towards the
this
lab.
splash. Well, I gotta roll a d10.
Crouch.
Ooh, okay.
Sploosh, sploosh.
Here's my pencil.
Don't let my fuel tank get too wet.
Yeah, we all might need to gather around that and shoot it just to have a less painful way of dying.
Right.
1 second. As you kind of splash down, Sig, and hunker down, it's like this weird. Whoa! Why did my things go up? You get this weird phantom pain from like a leg that you don't actually have.
Like a third leg.
Yeah.
All right. You know.
It just feels weird. It's not. It's weird. It's weird.
Military man, you know, shit happens. What do they call that? Grunt candy? Ibuprofen?
Mm-hmm.
Just take some of that later.
Oh, I have painkillers if you need one.
Nah, I'm fine. Unless it's debilitating, then I'm like, oh, we can't pop painkillers because we can't take our masks off.
Who, Dr. Burton? You jump down as well. Jane, a 2.
Yeah, I thought we were all
Sure.
going down.
Dr.
Going to the
Burton,
laboratory.
as you land, you get this weird itching sensation just for a half second.
Where?
All over your skin. Just kind of,
Ugh.
yeah.
That's the noise she makes.
Status.
And what the fuck is going on? Okay.
Not encouraging.
Nope. Jane just falls over dead. Yeah, sounds about right.
almost.
Whoopsie doops.
Jane, for as you like, this is all affecting you guys kind of immediately, and as you jump down into this very cramped area, this disgusting, reeking area, you half second you swear you can feel something's like crawling, like on like ants crawling across the ridges of your brain, and then it goes away after about 15 seconds. You just kind of shake it off.
You just kind of see him like twitch and do that, like roll the shoulders and.
All right there?
No, that definitely wasn't cool.
Get your shit together, Jim. We gotta go.
Oh, I'm good. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Start running down the hallway.
Give me a direction. Where are we headed, ladies and gentlemen?
To here. To here.
Oh,
The
I
main
need to go
crossroad?
back to Frost.
To this.
Yeah, as you guys
No.
kind of
Where Jane went.
crawl your way through here, the whole place like resonates as you hear the pumps constantly droning, pumping the water out, trying to keep this place at least not completely completely.
Did we lose somebody?
Brian ran
Brian
off.
is not.
Frost
Brian hasn't
stepped
come
away.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frost
just
gave up.
FYI,
Frost is flying the ship.
I'm back. I'm back.
our oxygen is out by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's why I feel itchy, but
Yeah, I'm assuming. I figured
Oh,
that
is it
was
all
the
hypoxia?
oh, not like
didn't think-
hypoxia. I just mean because I don't know. Maybe that's how it starts feeling. The first
Right.
sensation.
Yeah.
I don't know about your suit, but the
Oh
Haste
no.
suits
Uh-oh.
have filtration.
Uh-oh.
At least.
Have we died 4 times already?
12?
Way more than 12.
3 times each.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Do over.
No. But you guys are gonna have to come back as you drop down off. I don't know how many. I'm gonna say, Sig, as you drop down, and Jane as well. Who went first? It was Dr. Burton and Sig. So Sig and Dr. Burton, as you both jump down, you notice that there's this disgusting color in the air. It smells, it reeks horribly. And in the corner, you see this hideous kind of monstrosity. Let me describe it to you. It looks like an amalgamation of clogged bodies brought to pseudo life. A worm of compressed corpses and filth.
Shoot it.
What role is that?
It sounds like a choir of exhalation. It smells like waste and necrosis.
I'm going to say shoot it. That's what I'm here for.
So yeah, as you both drop down, it charges at you, Sig. It does.
I'm going to respond by shooting it.
I'm gonna respond by shooting it. Okay, perfect. It is going to charge you, doing. Well, it's not really far away, so I can't do that. It is in tight corners, though, so it is going to try and slam you. It like bursts out of this nest, and it's like all arms and legs. Here, maybe I should give you a picture that it gives me.
Please.
So you guys can see what.
Yeah.
Can you send the smell over too?
Nah, do you want to?
No.
Scratch and sniff. New from Mother.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah, that'll be the next Discord update.
Yep.
No, I'm good. I don't need to smell what some of these people smell like on the other side of Discord. Shit, I know what I smell half the time, so I don't. There we go.
I can say with a lot of confidence that I'm pretty sure, that I am the best smelling person I know on Discord.
Oh,
Nice.
that's the picture it gives.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
It just wants to love you.
a face only
Just
mother
wants
could
to
love.
play. Maybe it just wants to play.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot it in all of its faces. I know it's trying to
So
hit
it's
me.
gonna jump at you. It does 3d10. Someone remind me, I'm not super good with Mothership combat. Am I supposed to roll like a 2-hit or anything like that? Or
Yes.
You roll your combat, they roll their combat. High wins. I think maybe low wins.
that must be what
I-
the C
Success
here's-
wins.
What stats does it have? It has combat, right?
It has C, which I assume is combat, H, which I assume is health, and I, which is 40. I don't know what these letters stand for.
Intelligence.
Maybe.
I think
I
you just
included
roll their
it in the
combat like
keeper.
a PC rolls their combat.
That must be the intelligence. Okay.
Although I've listened to these walkthroughs where they're playing slightly different versions of this game.
Right.
And like the stuff that you just mentioned, Grace, was one version at some point. I don't think it's still the version, but there's nothing about NPCs in this for us to read, really.
So first off, if you ambush us, we have to make a fear save. Second of all, everything I'm basing on is the Mothership PDF.
Okay.
Like page.
Where are you reading? Is this on like the back or something?
Page 16 in the book?
16,
I think it's 14 and 15. I'd have to pull up the PDF, but it's on my other computer. I'm going off of that
Yeah, attack,
reference
defense.
sheet.
Oh, okay. I have that. The reference sheet you made?
Yeah, but I made a different one for him. For Burton sheet.
Cheater.
How do I attack? To make a combat check, successful roll the weapon's damage. If you fail, it's just wound panic. It doesn't actually make a combat check. Okay. So I'm going to roll under on its 60, right? So 53. Why did I roll as Jane? Weird.
And you spelled it wrong, too.
You know, I've had it. When you spell Jane wrong.
I don't know why.
Right?
It's because I'm selected on you, but I don't know how to unselect you, so whatever.
Unfuck yourself, mister.
So 48
Oh,
is
it's
under
spelled
60.
wrong on his avatar.
It lunges at you. You need to make a. Grace said you need to make a fear shave. Fear shave. You need a good fear shave. You need to make a fear save.
We both have to make a fear save because we're being ambushed.
I'll just dump a bunch of dice.
We're both there, right?
Yes, you are.
I say this is actually pre me jumping down then.
Yeah.
If there's a
Okay.
chance that
Yeah,
you'll
no,
ambush-
this is just him and I.
No.
We get this extra special treat.
Well, no, I'm as where's the, I was trying to because we went back and did the
This is all happening before we
Yeah, I
were able to
apologize.
get him the access.
Exactly.
yeah okay.
Right before you jump
Yeah,
down.
so we're all technically back over
I
You're
here.
should
gonna
have
hear
read the
some
part
screaming.
where it tells me that "not" is the name of this monster is down here, and I missed it. My
Oh,
bad. I'm
wait,
sorry.
Okay. Where do I go?
Bad
We're here?
DMing.
Which one are we at?
Yeah, we're
You're
in
here.
that M.
Okay.
Yeah.
This maintenance room, yeah.
Who's Jane?
I put
He's kind
myself
of
back up
upstairs.
here. Yeah, because I'm
He's
probably just
way up.
Looking,
way up,
down,
yeah.
looking
Where's
down, and watching
Frost?
us scream and hearing all these
Yeah.
awful noises.
You hear this
Where's-
terrible, horrible noises coming from the maintenance pit or the maintenance
left.
access. So I rolled under. You succeeded your fear check. That's good. Dr. Burton did not. Not so great. But it's going to attack you, Sig. Out of the gate, it's going to jump you. It is using a slam attack because it is. Are these tight quarters? I mean, it describes them as tight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
And I'm in
3d10.
battle dress, so.
It somehow managed to only do 16 damage with 3d10. So count yourself lucky.
That wipes my armor. My suit rips open, falls apart, gets shredded, something. And I take one wound. Oh wait, no, it's 10, so I take 6. Okay. All right.
It definitely does. It would definitely, if your armor is no longer, then yes, it would cause a tear in your suit.
How do I
Can I shoot it
reorient this
now?
map?
No, if I get the chance, I'd like.
What was that, Frost?
No, I'm mumbling to myself. Frost is
After
last,
Burton
so
shrieks.
I'm having a hard time orienting my.
It's okay. I'm sorry. The map is a little not super because of the different levels and stuff. It's a little discombobulating.
So, yeah,
I can't see anybody either.
we're
You can't
up.
see
We're
me
all
here.
down.
I can drag you over
Right.
here.
We're up there.
Yeah, drag me over. Frost is last anyway. I don't know.
I was like, Frost and I are technically in the crossroads still,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
but I brought us down here because we were going to be coming down.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
Yeah.
As it kind
All
of
over the
slams you, you feel this kind of almost it describes the feel as mucusy draped corpses is what it says the feel is. So
And that's seeping through the tears and the breaks in my armor.
Slamming you for 16 blunt force damage.
Mm-hmm.
How do you react, Sig?
I shoot it.
You shoot it. Okay.
So what you try to say is you shoot.
Can I shoot it with military training?
Yeah. You didn't panic. You didn't fear.
So I'm gonna hit this and see what happens.
Okay.
Get some!
Combat.
Get some!
Let's see if it adds everything right. I think I rolled.
I don't see it. What are
I'm
we
gonna
trying to
roll
roll?
it again, and I'm rolling military training, and I'm choosing combat, and I'm hitting roll,
There it goes.
and that time it went. Oh, that's not good.
No.
And
You
you
like
had all
it
the
so
boosters for it too.
Yeah.
Pew 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 pew.
Nah, like that. I'm screaming, Doc, get out of here!
Yeah, exactly. So go ahead and take a stress. You are just shooting willy-nilly as this horrible amalgamation of limbs tries to bear hug you and smashes directly into you. So like in my head, as it lunges towards you, you're, disoriented. You would just drop down here. I hear, in my head, like boots splashed into this mucky, brackish water. And as you barely got your bearings, you see this horrible thing lunging out at you from the darkness. And you feel this disgusting, clammy, mucusy covered amalgamation of limbs just smash into you. And in that split second, you although you are not terrified, you are not able to bring your weapon to bear properly. And bullets go just shooting into the maintenance shaft, and like more water begins to just seawater, like one of these pipes is literally pumping water, just starts spraying all over the room, creating an even more muggy, horrible atmosphere. Go ahead and give me. So you got the stress for that. You got the stress for the failed fear. Or I'm sorry, you succeeded the fear. Dr. Burton, you failed your fear. So I assume you took the stress. Seeing this happen. Go ahead.
I want to run. She failed her fear, and she's going to try and run back away, up if she can.
Okay. No, I don't think there's anything stopping you from Boots. I really don't need you on my desk right now. Please don't touch my keyboard.
Oh, she fails to run. Nice.
I don't have access to my keyboard anymore. Hold on one second.
Throw him.
Going to.
He's got this awful habit lately of hopping up onto our desks on between us and the keyboard. And I don't know, it's just a whole jerk thing he does lately.
Well,
Is
it's
this
the best place to be?
No, he never used to do it, but we started brushing him, and the most convenient place was on was on our desks because he.
Yep.
We trained him into it by accident.
Done fucked up. Yeah.
So now we have to toss him from the desk regularly. It's a loving toss, though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He sheds more than I do, you guys.
Is he a long-haired cat?
No.
Oh.
He's an outdoor cat, so they get proper winter coats, and this time of year they shed.
Awesome.
So, Dr. Burton, you find yourself trapped down there with this monstrosity and Sig. Jane, you hear all this happening above you. You and Frost both are kind of, you're sitting you're upstairs, so to speak, in the crossroads. And I want to say there's like 15, 20 feet at least of ladder going down into this maintenance access. And you hear the bellows of, this combat, this echoing up from the access corridor shaft. We'll use the word shaft. How do you guys react? And do you yell anything, Sig? I guess is also like Dr. Burton, Sig. Are you verbalizing anything in these moments?
I yelled at Dr. Burton to run loudly.
That's fair. You did that.
Right,
That's right.
and she tried to run, but given that she failed both
And
her
she
fear
shrieked.
and her speeding, I believe all she's doing is vocalizations of terror. Nothing helpful or word-like.
Absolutely. So yeah, you Frost, Jane, you both hear this horrible shriek and cacophony of combat echo up from the maintenance shaft.
Jane runs right down, goes down as fast as he can.
Absolutely.
So do a speed. And he falls down the ladder.
Yeah,
and
you try
lands on his back.
On Dr. Burton.
Yeah, right.
I like to think she made it slightly up and then slid down, and then you came down.
Lucky for you, Jane, there's this wonderful 6 inches of brackish water that you splash into that kind of softens your blow as you hit the ground. However, it is disgusting. I'm gonna go ahead and roll contamination for you.
Is this while you're rolling? Is
Actually,
this
you already.
maintenance?
Yes, this is maintenance access. So Brian, it's kind of hard to see. The map doesn't explain it super well, but if you go to, if you open up that Choi Lab pamphlet thing that Grace put into the Discord, you can see underneath that all the brown. It's kind of hard to see. That's maintenance, and it's kind of like I said in Star Trek, where it's Jeffrey's tubes. It just kind of sits underneath, and it gives access, and that's where all the maintenance stuff is, the pipes and other machinations to keep this place habitable occur. So there's these long kind of access shafts and long access corridors, very cramped, designed for one person maybe. And yeah, so it's like this. It's like an onion. It's got layers, baby. So
because that was Frost's idea, is to, while they're engaged with this thing, is he's going to try to go there and basically see if he can access the temperature panels and
go where
maybe,
specifically?
I don't know. I mean, I that's what I'm trying to figure out, if he would be able to figure out the habitat controls to make it colder.
Status room?
Yeah, wherever to I'm lost. So I don't know if he could go that way to access whatever control room to make the interior temperature. I can't even speak tonight.
What the
Decrease
hell is
the temperature.
Yeah, I wonder what that was too.
A quandary.
Yeah.
That's literally a word I've never seen before in my life.
Frost, you can I'm going to say you're still kind of up at the top of the maintenance shaft, access shaft here, still in the crossroads, the main annex at crossroads.
Right.
And as you kind of peer around, you're looking for, hab panels, or not hab panels. You're looking for like information panels, things like that, something to interact with. Um, you you can find one. There are like little, just like we said at delaying station, there's uh, thermostats, for lack of a better term, that you can access and adjust the temperature. You notice that they're all locked at the max, basically. Um, the You can turn it down if you so desire, but given that you are trying to turn down just the annex, or sorry, just the the annex room there in the crossroads, you're effectively going to turn down the temperature in that room, and it will not happen immediately. Um, Actually, I guess
Is
it
it gonna?
could happen immediately if you want. That makes better sense for me.
Space
If it,
thermometers.
Base thermometers, you get it. Go ahead, Frost.
Wait,
Sorry.
yeah, if it's gonna help, he's gonna try to gamble, see if this will impede this disgusting creature's progress, slow it down.
I missed something. How did we get to a thermostat?
He's upstairs in the in the annex, looking for some way to change the temperature.
Okay.
Well, we're
Walked
down
right
here
by it, you
dying,
guys.
Dr. Burton.
Yeah, he's just casually looking around. Oh, are you guys in trouble down there? Sorry. Yeah, you're able to turn the temperature down, but as you do, and you do feel a slightly cooler breeze come in, but what comes with it is probably the bigger concern. It begins to fill the annex here with, um, you can see like the air vents start to push out this, um, kind of, these white little spores, into the
Oops.
room. That you assume were just kind of laying there in the air vents.
Maybe I shouldn't do that.
So Jane, you lay flat on the floor here in the bottom of the maintenance room. You are covered in muck, and
Yep.
you see Sig being mauled by this horrible knot of humans. As it tries to actively mucously molest him in the corner.
I will jump up and do I have room to swing my axe or no?
Does Jane swing his axe?
Well, is there? You were saying before it was kind of like
It is cramped, yeah.
one person at a time, quarters, but there's room to actually swing the axe. He would try to swing if he's got room.
I guess my question is, would he try to swing even if he didn't have room? But
No,
okay.
no.
Um,
If like
yeah,
he thought it was gonna hit the ceiling or something, no.
it's not immediately attacking you, so you're able to jump up. Seeing it, you're gonna have to give me a fear check, and then you will swing your axe in it. So go ahead and give me combat. Go ahead and take your stress. Wasn't a crit though, so that's good. You guys finally panic. You guys are so fucked.
Right. And then combat. All I do is just click on the. No, that's reload. How do I actually? Combat right there.
Ooh.
Let's go.
And then I have to manually do the 2d10.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So 10.
10. Yeah, you're able to hack. It's like I'm not gonna put this. It's like their body is made up of like this almost thick, mucusy, um, like tendon stuff. And so when you swing your axe into it, you lop off like 2 or 3 whole limbs, and they go. It doesn't tell me to say this in the book.
Actually,
In my head, I feel like they should all like walk off as arms, but it doesn't. Um, sorry, go ahead.
2d10 plus wounds damage.
So
So is that
that'll
an
be
additional 2?
yep.
So I have 2 wounds? Okay. So it's an additional 2.
Yeah, so it's 12.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, no, you do.
Okay. That works.
So yeah, your axe lops
Yeah.
off like 3 or 4 arms, and they kind of flop into the brackish, disgusting water next to you. The same water that's covering your whole body.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Burton?
Actually, since I failed my fear save before, I shouldn't have gone last round, so I
Fair
think I
enough.
failed my run save now.
Okay. So while this is all happening, you see Dr. Burton like almost panicking, not actually panic roll, but the slime and muck on her prevents her from
just kind of
climbing the
frozen.
rungs. Well, in my head, she tried to like
Sure.
climb and slipped. Like this mucusy grossness caused her to not be able to get good purchase of the access shaft rungs to go up.
Ugh, she's fallen in the brackish water.
Oh yeah.
Brackish
how that
is like a
goes.
really nice way to describe that water, from what I
You're right.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a
Mildly
polite
salty.
woman.
Yeah.
Sig?
I'm gonna yelling, Jane, get her out of here, and I'm gonna try to charge and shoot,
Okay.
trying to push it back while shooting it as much as I can.
Excuse me.
It's a shitty roll. All right.
I'm gonna blame the same kind of mucusy gook covering you now. You're not able to aim it properly. It's almost slipping. Your gun's almost slipping in your hand as you try to level it. But as it kind of grabs, it's the dark and the flashing lights and all the water and everything, it's getting to you.
The fact that I'm breathing this air now fully.
Yeah. So you will need a stress for your combat failure, and unfortunately, you are unable to bring your weapon to bear on the bad guy as it continues to try and maul you in this little room. Mucously molest you in this little room.
Yep. I feel it.
I feel it. Let's go to Frost. Let's see what Frost is up to upstairs. Futzing around this like cool air filled with these soft little sparkling white pods are circulating around the room. It's offsetting the red haze that has settled in here.
Does it seem like it's having an effect? Is it a positive effect, or can I tell? Is it?
It's having an effect, all right.
I don't know, because I'm lost.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lost.
I don't know
I
if it's good or
apologize,
bad.
guys. How are we lost?
Because I thought when I set the temperature that it would affect below me, but I'm just discombobulated, so I guess I just affected where I am with this. Is this the white bloom, the white spores? Is it combating the red? Does there seem to be some kind of correlation? Is it making the atmosphere better, worse? I suppose that's my question.
better or worse is kind of the air was already awful. Uh so it is not getting better. No, you have
Okay.
you know
So okay.
spore load. You basically
All right.
increase the parts per million kind of exponentially by turning on the air and blowing all of this stuff around, recirculating it all.
So I'll just put it back then. I'll just
Okay.
readjust it because if it's not helping. There's no point in doing that. And then I'm gonna go down a ladder.
Okay. You
And
splash down. Are you trying to speed down?
yeah, let's speed down. Let's see what happens.
Okay. What's the worst gonna happen? You just fall on top of Jane and crush him with your giant android body.
Go. No, I am
Sounds like
very
fun.
nimble. Success.
Frost nonchalantly again just slides down the ladder, uh, makes a landing. His feet splash. Yeah,
Oh my.
and what's going on here?
Oh my.
Oh my!
Oh my. So I'm gonna quick assess the scene. Seems like it's going poorly.
Go on. Good assessment.
This Dr. Burton seems to be the worst of between Jane and Sig. So Frost is going to grab her and pull her out of harm's way.
Jesus Christ. I have no armor, no vac suit, clearly bleeding. Can't
Oh,
shoot.
you're bagged up, yeah.
That's okay. No, you should get the doc.
Well, because you're a military guy, so Frost
Yeah.
knows that that's part of your gig.
Yeah.
So that's what Frost will do.
So Frost is trying to rescue Dr. Burton?
Yes.
Okay. And what does that look like? Are you trying to take her out of the room, staying on maintenance level? Are you trying to climb up the ladder with her or absconding with her up the ladder?
Yes.
Yes.
Up and out. Because obviously she's like kind of almost just not catatonic, but in distress. So
how do you react to that, Dr. Burton? How do you react to?
Anyone trying to help me get out, I will cooperate with.
Okay. Give me a Frost. Give me a strength check if you're trying to haul her up the shaft here.
Oh, guess the mucus.
Back in the
Exactly. You're the mucus. You're losing grip. Disgusting coating biolubricant keeps you from getting good purchase and able to haul her up the stairs with you. Jane?
Jane is gonna move in and take another swing.
Okay.
Jesus. Oh, wrong way.
Ugh. Did I expend my turn cooperating with being hauled?
No. I'll call on you, Dr. Burton.
Okay, perfect. Dr. Burton goes to her
Take your
new
stress,
patient.
by the way, Jane.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again. Sorry, Dr. Burton.
Dr. Burton goes to Sig
Okay.
and attempts to shove at him. Two of them. Here, take these.
All right.
He looks
She
at
also
him.
kind of tries to hide behind him a little bit, but
Wow. Healing your meat shield. I see how it goes. Sig, I mean, do you take the pills? I assume.
Oh, I just stuff them in immediately, and I
Yeah.
keep shooting if I can. Yeah.
So go ahead and
that-
roll your 1d10 health back and lower your stress by 1.
gave him 2. Oof.
Well, let's see what the second one gets you.
Okay, thank you for being gracious.
Oh, there we
Mm,
go. A
Hey, that's
combined
what you
10.
needed.
Thank you very much. So I'm at 5 stress, and now I am at full health.
Mm.
You got the literal
Oops.
average. That's nice. Awesome.
Minor note: those are addictive.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter.
Who am I missing? Who? I guess it's come back to Sig.
Again, now that I got the pain pills, I'm feeling to grab it, get the gun, start like what's his face and Predator.
I
Jesse
got
the
time to
Body.
bleed.
Drop off.
Popping pills and writing wills. Let's go.
Okay, let's see if I can roll well this time.
Ain't got time to.
I did it. I don't know. I'll do it again and see if it works.
Why
better.
doesn't it take the first time? That's weird.
I don't know.
Looks like I'm gonna have to check this
Jesus
system out and
Christ.
update it too. This mucus is getting the best of you, man. You cannot get a level
No.
shot on this monstrosity. The dark lights, it's all
Yeah.
compounding, and it
Mhm.
is just really messing with your head and unable to get a good shot. You know, you're trying to avoid shooting Jane. After watching how easily those arms just cut off, you're almost concerned that you might shoot right through it and hit Jane. So
Mhm.
getting a good hit is very difficult for you,
Yes.
unfortunately, causing you
Yep.
much consternation. Frost?
Well, I'm gonna try to shoot at it with my foam gun. Even though I suck at combat, but desperate times.
You do. I've got a 27.
Mm.
Mm.
Nope.
That's okay. I mean, Sig is amazing at combat, and he hasn't rolled under 50.
I believe we are doomed.
You guys really want to roll high for this game.
This voyage is
Right?
doomed.
It's because we're not doing it on Roll20, which is a much superior system.
Got a better RNG engine. You
Yep.
laugh. There's actually, because of the way Foundry works, you can plug in your own RNG if you want. You can write whole modules for getting your own random number generator if you want.
Can't do that shit in Roll20, can you?
No, because you can't cheat. Roll20 doesn't let you cheat.
I mean, it doesn't let you do much of anything, though.
No, it doesn't let you do anything very well, too. The few things that let you do it, they don't do
Cheat,
very well.
play the game, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, Frost, your Android programming did not train you for this, prepare you for this day. Your AI is unable to really ascertain how to attack, and you flub it, taking a stress in the act.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next? Jane? Wait, let's just go with Jane. I really should just do combat.
At this point, I'm gonna try swinging again. Take
When
this
does the
thing
monster
down.
get to go?
Oh, fuck me. I should have been attacking you guys.
Yeah, I want to see it hit somebody.
I totally forgot.
Really hard.
Why I need to use the combat tracker.
Someone other than you mean?
I'd be fine. I want to see somebody get a wound.
That's my bad. You should have yelled at me earlier.
I didn't even think about it until Doug said something.
Doesn't matter. You guys are doing enough damage to
He has
yourselves
the
at this
same.
point.
Yeah, right?
It's toying with us. It's watching our ineptitude.
I think we're all unhurt at this
Yeah,
point.
I haven't
so-
taken any damage.
Exactly. That's my
Well,
bad. I should have.
Our combat prowess is lacking.
Why
Oh, I
can't
thought you said we were damaging
Oh, I'm
ourselves.
on the wrong tool. That's why.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
Fair. Psychic damage. It's 3
Mhm.
after 10.
Yeah, I would still
Oh.
want to see somebody get a wound.
You
I just wanted to make
I
sure
want to see
nobody
somebody
was.
get one.
I
one
apologize. I this is because I didn't have a
shot
turn
killed.
counter. That's on me.
You better straighten out next session.
Just being weird.
Know what I'm saying?
It is not with a K, right?
What's that? What's that with a K?
With the monster, it's called not with a K.
Yes,
Like it's all
K-N-O-T,
knotted up
yeah.
people.
Mhm.
Ugh. Okay.
I don't know why this isn't. So yeah, I'm gonna make it its turn. Cause yeah, Doug's right. When is it its turn? Right now.
It's gotta be fair.
Gotta be fair. I feel like
It's just a very slow knot.
Yeah.
Especially missing those arms.
Okay, never mind. It didn't do it. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm gonna attack you, Sig. I mean, it's been hanging on to you. It's been trying to hug you to
Fair
death.
enough. Yep.
So its attack is 60. So let's roll under 60. We'll roll exactly 60. 3d10 as it tries to slam you again. $19 points of damage.
Ooh. That's a wound.
Take your wound damage. That's one. Do you roll the wound table or do I?
I don't think it really matters since it's random, but
That's fair.
Player
I don't
does.
think I have. I don't think I have access to
I
rolling
think
it.
the player does, yeah.
Oh wait, do I roll wounds? I just dropped
You
a
roll
clip on my
a
finger. Ow,
d20.
ow.
I can read it for you, but yeah. Here, let me.
Ow.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I just pinched my finger
Ow.
in all the excitement. Rolling 1d20. Oh.
Oh wait, sorry, not 1d20. That's for panic. This
sure.
is for wounds.
Sorry.
This is a
just a
d10. That's my
alright.
bad.
D10. Right. The wounds table is on page 17, by the way, if anyone.
That's high. That's bad.
Lethal injury. Fatal in 1d10 rounds. Your skull is cracked.
Oh, God.
I believe it, yeah, because it's blunt. So yeah, it
Mhm.
smashes your skull. Your skull is cracked. And this like light, penetrating light kind of blinds you. There's not an actual light. You've just been kind of hit in the head so hard that you're seeing stars. But your head is now, your skull is cracked. You like there's this, the whole room, there's an audible crunch. Go ahead and give me a fear check, everybody, at disadvantage, because there's a android in your presence. Or wait, no, he's upstairs. No, wait, you're downstairs.
No, I'm down here.
No, you're down here.
Everybody gets a fear check?
I don't.
Disadvantage. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think Frost rolls us a disadvantage.
No, just his friends.
Just me. Just my buds.
So Jane, you're terrified.
Yep.
Burton, you're terrified. Frost, you're okay. Sig, you're fucked up.
Oh, I think I'm unconscious and my brain blood is mixing with the poop water, and I'm
a little
if
bit.
I don't
Yeah.
die of an infection, I'm gonna just be dead in the next 30 seconds.
1d10. Let's roll 1d10. So you're gonna die in, unless something changes. 3 rounds.
30. So yeah, so 30 seconds.
Dr. Burton?
Ah,
I don't know why this thing
Dr.
isn't posted.
Burton's gonna try. Nope. Okay. Dr. Burton tries to run away again. At this point, she was hoping to get away so that she could use her flamethrower, but nobody will recognize her bravery, for she splooshed on the ground instead.
Still slipping on those rungs, trying to climb up the ladder there, the access shaft. You slip and are unable to make it up. Jane?
Just to be clear, she wasn't trying to go up. She was trying to go around it, but she fell, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, fair enough.
That thing is still going after Frost, though.
Correct.
And
You do mean, well, I guess it just incapacitated Sig.
or Sig.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sig was the one that got his head cracked.
Correct.
So yeah, I'm gonna go, and even though I'm scared, like Jane's kind of snapped. He wants to kill this shit because it's fucking them up and killing them.
Rightly so, yeah.
He's going at it.
Okay.
Swinging at it again, trying to get between it and Sig if he can.
You're able to hack away at it. Distracted, it tries to kind of consume, amalgamate with Sig. And as it is distracted in this way, you smash it in the
15.
back.
He takes 15.
You kill it. It kind of breaks apart. You're in my head. It's not just one swing. You're like panic hacking.
Yeah.
And you're just hacking and hacking, almost like bloodlust. You're seeing red. Problem is that
like
as
Ash
you
from
do
Evil
it,
Dead.
you're flinging this spore and the blood and viscera all over the room.
Yeah, he's already covered, so.
Yeah. I have to look at your...
All right, it's 10 after. I should actually go.
Okay.
All right, I'm dead, so you guys finish it out, see what happens. I really want to know.
I was trying to get you out.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm dead. Literally dead.
Yeah.
That's okay. We
way.
can... I guess that's a great question. And sorry, I don't mean to keep you, Doug, but...
No, it's fine.
This is kind of the nature of Mothership death, and I know you all know that. I'm not saying you don't expect it. But my question for you guys is, I personally, I'm not really sure how to campaign Mothership. It has rules for it, but most of these encounters and most of these missions and modules are so fucking deadly that you are almost guaranteed, probably to lose one player every time you go out. Probably more, with high likelihood of all. So I guess I don't know how to personally campaign this. And I don't know how you guys might want to manage that. Moving back, kind of zooming out a little and thinking about how, if this is something we do want to try and campaign.
In my head, I almost kind of want to play it as like a roguelite game.
Mm-hmm.
Where we all basically, we're probably going to all die because, yeah, at this point, we're all pretty much
Mm-hmm.
Fucked.
Yeah. So the next, we do it again with new characters, kind of having a little bit more knowledge of what's going on, because we would have sent messages back to at least something back so that they know.
So you want to play Bloom more?
We
Because
got here and shit.
What I'm hearing, you want to play Bloom again. Rerun the scenario.
Do it again, but with people we kind of have a little bit more knowledge of
Do you want to use the same
Or
characters or?
no, I was thinking make new characters, and we're actually coming in, and our bodies are in this place. Like we're different people coming to investigate what happened to us.
Like the sequel movie I talked about
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's a second team.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, works
Except
perfectly
when
fine
That's
they
for
kinda
me.
like-
appear, they get the biohazard warning and maybe some other info.
And they find Frost eerily sitting there at the monitoring station when they get there.
Hell yeah.
Trying to
Yeah, right.
turn the heat down. All right, I
Turn
gotta
the-
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take
Yeah,
care,
have a
Doug.
good night.
We'll figure it out.
night.
And that,
We will.
Thanks. This is an awesome game.
Yeah, this is so
Right.
much
Thank
Simply
you.
fun.
murderous. That is
All right. See you later.
Night, Doug.
Take
See you.
care.
Have a good
Bye.
week. Dying is fun.
Do you want to cut it here, guys, or do you want to play this out? Do you guys want to die or assume you die?
I'd
mean,
like to
even
assume...
at-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just figuring that Frost, like you mentioned, maybe gets up and away, but we turn into the next version of not you and I. Sig.
Yeah.
Frost,
Frost
like
is
it.
gone. Frost
Frost-
is self-preservation. So
Exactly.
he's like, this has no positive outcome in this scenario. I'm going to.
I was about to say, like, Frost in your head, for some reason, it has this like Terminator type thing, and like this little mission chance of mission success 0%.
Yes. 0%.
After
Self-preservation mode activated.
Exactly. And Frost just GTFOs up the shaft,
He does.
leaving you guys and Burton, unfortunately, down here.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
more
that's
than
good.
happy to redo Bloom, replay this. That sounds like fun to me. Not only because it helps me really familiarize with Mothership, but it feels like a fun way to like once more into the breach.
I don't know if this
Yeah.
is too terrible, but I kind of like the idea that given the lack of potential success, that Frost just traps us down there. And so, because we
He
killed the
closes
thing,
the hatch.
so otherwise we'd try. But yeah, he wants to
Yeah.
prevent contamination as much as he can, so he
Yeah.
quarantines us.
The preservation mode kicks in not just for him, but for the mission and for other things. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. I'm sorry, Dr. Burton. I'm sorry, Jane.
And yeah, he just GTFO straight up the shaft, closes the maintenance hatch down on you guys, and he just kind of nonchalantly makes his way back to the monitoring station there at the crossroads, or not at the crossroads, at the landing, the main landing at Choi Lab.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
And he just kind of calmly monitors the what's going on. He can hear
there
the
any-
screams echoing through the halls as you guys are. Sorry, go on.
Is there any reason he can't go into the ship and leave?
He could, for sure. I don't think there's anything
He's
wrong
got
with
the
that.
he's got samples.
It's true.
He could actually get out and go.
Well, it's up to
I
Frost, I guess, ultimately.
Yeah.
I kind of like what Grace was saying, that maybe he's infected and maybe his system is compromised. Like he stays,
Yeah.
but I'm taking a step further. Maybe he's somehow infected and he knows he can't leave this area, otherwise he's going to infect people when his system's starting to break down.
Oh no.
So he's just going to sit there and.
I'm sorry I called you an assortment of tools.
So yeah, because he is that's his design, his support. You know, he's not a combat, he's not a rogue android. So
Yeah.
Oh, last of his line.
last of his line too makes it even more. There's more
The
pathos.
Omega series.
Yeah, he's the 900 Omega. Oh, he's the last one. So
That's
fitting.
right before they came out with the T1000.
Exactly.
That's the next line.
The next line, yeah.
Nice.
So I think that's cool. And when our new characters come, maybe they could get them going again. And see
Yeah.
what.
Oh, there you
Well,
go.
do you send out some kind of distress, Frost? Are you
Frost is
beckoning new people to some degree? Okay.
Yes.
That's definitely, that works.
It needs to be investigated by a proper, not a mercenary team, but he sends out some kind of message saying that proper investigation has to be conducted.
Absolutely. Okay.
Well,
Hope you guys get fun. I know it was a little discombobulated.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah.
oh yeah, no, super fun. I was actually just about to say it's been a pleasure evolving with you all.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's the other reason I want to play this one again, because we kind of have an idea of it, and
Yep.
I like that
It's-
idea. It's the sequel.
It's a new system
Absolutely.
we're not used to playing,
Mhm.
so
Exactly.
kinks need to be worked out, and
Yeah.
I like the atmosphere, which I really like. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down.
Well, thank you all. I appreciate your time.
Also,
Thank you.
I feel like everybody played their archetype in a really cool
Mm.
way. Just
Mm.
wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did. Now we can flip it. We can play different things, man.
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
So,
But-
I think I
wunderbar.
might have too much self-preservation to play a scientist. I'll have to. I might try again, but I just kept thinking to myself, no, though.
But why?
Well, now
though?
we could have more purpose now. We could be in this,
Mhm.
whatever, a government or
Yeah.
see,
Ooh.
and say, hey,
Yeah.
we have to go down. You know.
I mean, yeah, you could be like a squad hired by Dyson Pathology to deal with this problem.
Right.
However, I mean, it's whatever Frost ultimately decides who he contacts or how he tries to go about warning people.
Well,
Because
I'll
you
leave
guys
that.
did set out that distress signal or whatever. But yeah.
I'll leave that to you, the warden, how you want to
Sure.
do that. Because Frost he's just going to be an NPC now for whatever.
Okay. No, that works perfectly
You
for
know,
me.
it would make sense, for just a little brief. If there's an interaction with the other team. Yeah,
Absolutely.
cool.
Well, I will give
Thank
you
you.
guys your evening back.
Well, thank you. A lot of fun, as always.
As always.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
I hope you had
Yeah,
fun.
enjoy
Enjoy that brackish water and
The
jaundice
word of
lights.
the day is brackish.
So next time you come down here, you're gonna see an amalgamation of you guys.
Ooh, I like
Right?
it. Thing.
Anyway, I will let you guys go. I hope you have a good
Nice.
evening. Thank you everybody
you
for hanging
too.
out.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Bye guys.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week.